Hello, everyone, and welcome to Our Illumination. Our Illumination is an archive that shows information on the history of Alkebulan. Now, if you're wondering what Alkebulan is, it's what you would call today Africa. So we know that Alkebulan is amazing, it has always been amazing, but there are certain problems that are facing it. And if you want to solve a problem, then it's very good to learn about it. Like if you want to help someone, you kind of have to find out like who are they, what works for them. And that's why we created Alkebulan. So I'm just here to give you a quick walkthrough through this website. And then so to start with, we can go to our vision, and here you will see why we created and what is our vision for our illumination. So it might seem like an idea that is very, far-fetched, but the idea is to create a city, a city in Alkebulan with new technologies, new aims, new visions, to create a city that uses amazing technologies that are not mainstream. When I say mainstream, I mean like the popular technologies that are used now, which are pretty destructive. So I'm talking about we can use technologies such as solar power and solar energy, which is sustainable and way better to the environment. And this is possible. I know you'll be like, some people will be like, but like it seems like a very an idea which is very like like theoretical, but this is possible. Alkebulan has always, like, before the invasion of colonialists in Africa, Alkebulan has always been using its own technologies, its own innovations, but somehow people have buried them, and we don't really learn about history, so we kind of don't know about it and don't acknowledge it. So, for instance, during the 15th century, Alkebulan was almost at the same level of economic prosperity as Europe. So that's something to think about, you know. And so we can go back. There's another tab here, which is information. And when you go to information, you can see our logo there. You can see how to contact us, which is by email. And then there's a lot of other information such as contributions, advertising events, like all the information that you need to know, or kind of just a small pickup of what the website is about. You can find it under information. And then you can when you come back here, so that was just a general thing, but then you can see here contact. And so here's our email, contact@ourillumination.com, and you can write your name here. Like you can email us to that, but the easiest way is just write your name there, email the subject of your of your message, and then you write your message and send. That's way easier. And then there's a page here for contribution. So if you want to contribute for our illumination, to help us, like add more to the website, or like have events or anything, like you can contribute here. You can select an amount, like any amount, or you can also pick other and write it down there. Then you write your name, your email, your phone number, and you click on donate. And then another section is advertising events. So you can be advertised on our illumination for free. All you have to do is contact us on the contact section. And so all the events that have to be advertised will be put here. And yeah, you will just, all the events, like if there's a Zoom event or any sort of advertisement, we'll be posting it here. So let's get back to our homepage so we see more contents of the website. So as you can see here, we have paintings, and we have some categories. There's cameos, busts, paintings. Let's just check paintings. So, like most of the paintings that are famously known right now, you find that they're like European ones and ones that don't really, like show much of, the history of Alkebulan. So we have some paintings here by the people of Alkebulan, or just paintings that show Alkebulan people. So we have like a knight here, the portrait of Mary and Jesus Christ, medieval portrait of a European king. You can see like there's so much portrait of a young Swiss woman. See, like, like you would expect like a Swiss person to, like be a white person or something, but there are like people of color you can see here painted and all. And you can press next, and there's many of these. Let's go back to your homepage. And then another section is our heroes. And with our heroes, you'll see here there's our inspiration, revolutionaries, our inventors, no obstacles, our local heroes. You can click on all that and read about these people. For instance, when you go to no obstacles, you see people who had mental disabilities, but they were able to achieve great, amazing things. And they were Alkebulanians. And then, for instance, let's click on our inspiration. You see amazing people like Jackie Robinson. You'll see Chief Alfred Sam. You'll see Lupita Nyong'o, amazing actress. Um, you'll see just so many people here. Opile Chisala, Eunice Carter, and so many more, so many more. You can just click on next here, and you will be inspired. I assure you, you will be inspired. That's why we're here for. Like, you can just click on those people and, just get to know them. And then you can go on writings here. Most of these writings, I didn't write them myself. They were written by amazing freelance writers from Alkebulan, and you can see there are many sections here. There's our ancestors, our people, our knowledge, our revolutionaries. You can see Kwame Nkrumah there, and just click on there. So let's click on our people, for instance. You see amazing people. See Samora Machel, Thomas Sankara, Kwame Ture, Marcus Garvey, like so many amazing people, Jomo Kenyatta. And you can just, like click on next, and you can read on them, you can learn about them. Amazing people of Alkebulan. And then, I just wanted to show you something here. So for instance, when you go on our people, you can see there are options here, like there's PDF, there's Word, there's Read, because everyone has different ways of accessing documents. So if a PDF is more suitable for you, you can just download it there. If a Word works for you, you can download it there. And then if you want to read, for instance, you can just click on it, and then here's what will happen. You'll see there like the documents comes up, and you can just read them, and you can kind of like press there and flip it, and flip it sort of like a book. And then there are like links there you can share or something. And okay, let's go back. Books. Okay, so we have books here, and these books are books that were written by the people of Alkebulan, or just about the people of Alkebulan, because there is a very, like, I don't know how to put it, like there's an Um, there isn't a very big amount of Alkebulanian literature out there, or just people don't talk much about it. So it's very like so that's why it's kind of very hard to know about it or have access to it. And we have compiled it here. For instance, we have some books that were originally banned. Like if something was like pushing, or not pushing, but if something was like portraying Alkebulan as the great place it is with the amazing people it has, and just making people aware of the potential it has, then they would just ban it at that time. So you can see our authors, our history, important books. And we have a section here that I personally like for our young people. And it's just books for children, like it's very good to have knowledge on something or to develop a passion of something from a very young age. Because, like if we want to make Alkebulan amazing, and even like it is amazing, but like to make it prosper even in the future, it's not an an instant process. It's a gradual one. It will take time. It might even take it's not going to take one day. It's not even going to take 5 years or like 10 years. It's an ongoing process. We will do it, and then our kids will do it, and our kids will teach their kids to do it. That's why it's very important to just teach these people at a very young age. So you can see here there's Anansi the spider, chicken in the kitchen, Abiyoyo, my people. And there's a like this section here which is positive messages for black children, because we know black people have been like have been told very negative things ever since they were young. You can't do this because you're black, you can't do that because you're young. I mean sorry, because you're black. You will never achieve this because you're black. But we're here to tell you, like, being black is not your weakness, it's your strength, and there's so much you can do. And, like, there's just a lot of positive messages here, especially for the kids, because, when you tell someone you can do this ever since they were a kid, and they develop, they grow with confidence. And that's what we're here to give these people confidence, these young people confidence, to tell them that you're worth more than they're telling you. Like, you are amazing. This section here. So as I said, you can click read, Word, PDF, whatever works for you. So let's go back. And then we have other sections, what they do, kind of like explaining, how they exploit Alkebulan, and just, like to make people aware, like this is what they do and this is how we should react in turn. You can click on there and just, check it out. Then on Incredible Hair, there's a section here and you can see beautiful Alkebulanian hair. Amazing. Just look at that. It's like, it's beautiful, beautiful. And like there's just always been this thing where people of Alkebulan are told, like, your hair is this, your hair is unprofessional, your hair, like, your natural hair, like, you should straighten it, like something like that. But come on, it's beautiful, and we're just here to show it, like, embrace it. It's your natural hair, like, you don't have to change a thing about it. And yeah, just to show appreciation for beautiful, beautiful Alkebulanian hair. And then there's our future, like what our vision for the future, what to do about it. You can click on that and just read it, learn more, and like you can even come up with your own ideas, like what should we do more, and you can like contact us and tell us, I think we should do this for Alkebulan, like that's what we're here about. And then businesses, amazing businesses that are doing amazing things. There's like businesses that are luxury brands. We have brands that are based in England, but they're Alkebulanian brands in America, and those which are based in Alkebulan. So for instance, let's see the ones that are based in Alkebulan. See, there's amazing brands: Waithira Chege, Ikirezi, Hekaya, Zena Exotic, Mzuri Beads, Oti Carpets, True Moringa, Alaska, Tanzania. Amazing. You can just click on here because there's many of them. There's so many of them. And yeah, and just a tip here, like some of these are in beautiful Alkebulanian languages. So for instance, Mzuri is Swahili for beautiful. Now, isn't that amazing? You can just, go through these and kind of catch up on beautiful Alkebulanian languages. And then we can go back to home. And you see there's journals there, and you can read some journals. There's Alkebulanian music. I love this page. Let's check it out, because Alkebulan has amazing artists that are doing amazing things. And so we have like gospel music here, older music, newer music. For instance, let's check newer music, because you might know some of this. And we have amazing artists here. We have Questa, we have Prince KB, um, Tiwa Savage, amazing artist. We have like a song here, Joanna by Drogba. And okay, these are songs, but I'm just kind of like mentioning artists too. But yeah, they're songs. And then Sakodi, Happy Day. You can like press next, because there's many of them. You'll see something Soweto there. You see Sakodi, you'll see Wizkid from Nigeria, Harmonize from Tanzania, DJ Maforis are there, Diamond Platnumz, amazing artist from Tanzania. Like there's so many of them, and the music is so good. I'm not even kidding. Like you can just click on it and just, have fun with it. Alkebulan is known for its beautiful culture, and the music is part of it. And we should embrace it. So here in this section, you can see Alkebulanian directed films, and you'll notice that most of these are made like by African Americans, which I would refer to as Alkebulanian Americans. And then, yeah, you can see some movies here like Malcolm X, Sweetback, Get Out, Shaft, amazing films. And you can just click next and watch this. And you can click watch, and they will direct you to like to like the video. You can just, take it, like just check them out. And then we have videos here. So these videos, there are 4 categories. You can see inspiration, informative, what they do and how they do it, my foundation. So if you want to be inspired, you can click on here. If you want to be informed, you can click on here. So for instance, let's check out inspiration. You'll see amazing people here. Julius Malema from South Africa, Benjamin Mkapa, the former president of Tanzania. You'll see Louis Farhan, Khalid Muhammad, Nelson Mandela, Kwame Nkrumah, like so many. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, I love. She's an amazing writer, very inspirational. You can just check out these amazing people, and you'll find a link there that will direct you to like a YouTube video, and you can watch it and get inspired. Like just amazing stuff. And my foundation, just a quick information. So a lot of this information or this knowledge was inspired by the videos in here. And there's like 4 videos in here, and they're very long. Most of them are like 3.5 hours, 3 hours, and we kind of like condensed information and came up with our illumination. So you can watch that just to see where we're coming from, where we got the idea, and like what we have planned to go on. And then with in the coming days, we'll have our newsletter. We still haven't started doing it, but we'll be like, informing you with like upcoming events, or like anything that has to do with the page, what's going on, if we have new information gathered, if we have like a new section gathered, like all the nice stuff. We'll be putting it in our weekly newsletter. So thank you so much for your time, for being here, like seeing what we're doing, and let's keep on being together in like building Alkebulan and making it as amazing as it has always been. Thank you so much for your time. Bye.